Grandmother.
Ready.
Do you know what? Fuck it. Officer Raby's coming out. Yeah, good.
Alright. When I say go. Ready, steady, go.
Yeah, that was funny that last week. Fucking small fry taking pot shots and then fucking chasing him around the map. And then everybody else going after him at the same time. It was great.
Oh god, I was looking at the footage of McCracken's Red Ring of Death today for the narration stuff, and that first track is just an absolute nightmare. Some people do 7 laps, some people do 5, some people do 3.
Bog Canyon.
Yeah, same. Bog Canyon for us at Tourmaline.
Yeah.
What are we going for?
I've got Brilliant Canyon.
Go for
Yeah.
Bog.
Yeah, last minute switch to Bog.
That's because we all picked it.
No man, is the story in that race on Terra Firma? Is that the one where your heavy mech selection is a beat up dragon because the company's mech got lost in transit or something, and that was the best you could buy?
We couldn't get a mech on deck, so we bought locally.
That's right, okay. And Varg is in that race in the catapult because that's the one where he's piloting Alden's ancestral mech, yeah?
Yeah. That went really well.
Oh, yeah, that.
I saw 2.
And the last race is the one, for some reason, when my screen bugged out and it wasn't coming up with who killed who, so we had to meticulously go through it and try and remember where people were. So when they didn't appear on the screen, we had to go, right, so I think Varg killed Kiro, and then, okay, yeah, and it's like, oh, and looks like Blake got killed by Totti.
Inside.
I got everybody.
No, Hammer's on the other team, Coulter's on the other team.
And Coulter.
Oh.
Yeah.
2 of these mechs are not like the other.
Sensors
2 of these mechs will die alone.
online.
What's up?
All systems.
Bro!
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, Tig is also in a Genyo Shikola scheme.
What's wrong?
No, Varg got a nice ammo crit on me on that dragon before we started on the second race, so that was fun.
Oh, yeah.
You'll notice the second race they rock, and I'm missing a half a torso.
Yeah. I knew that it was supposed to be the idea that it was all badly beat up because it was supposed to be like what you could get at short notice.
And as tradition, we've got a piranha that's doing nothing.
The second race, Small Fry starts running against the track and gets disqualified, but I can't remember what the narrative reason he did that for was.
Wasn't it in protest over something? I remember. Had he been disqualified for something else?
I don't know if he was disqualified in the first race. I mean, it'd be funny if he was DQ'd in the first race because the Ruse would have less points because they're streaming ahead. But then again, Varg, like your performance, I think will still put your team in second.
Yeah, it's going along with type. It's mainly kills rather than race wins.
Yeah, but your team's second with the second highest score based on finishing positions as well.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm interested to see where I'll finish because this was about the point where I started getting the I either win it or lose it completely.
This one, your first heat, unfortunately, you get killed by Small Fry first. But then after it, yeah, you have pretty decent results after that.
I'm like right at the bottom at the moment.
I rewatched that one.
Your joint.
And the other guy missed it in the match.
New target acquired.
Yeah, Dynamite.
So yeah, I'm essentially in the
in
bottom.
racing. What was it, sorry, dog? You said you went back.
Yeah, I was watching the Tumblr once again today and watching myself limp away from Small Fry on was it the last round?
Yeah.
He was just mercilessly coming at me with his small pulse laser Nova.
Yeah, you'd like tried to hop away and you went down into the pit, which then got stuck. The one thing I noticed a lot in those races is that there'd be times where like Small Fry just didn't get focused, and I as the observer, I'm sort of like, why aren't they all just killing him? Because he's got the most kills, the most points.
Artie, look out!
It's a dangerous dice
I
to
think
roll.
nobody took it as seriously as Small Fry did.
Oh no, yeah, well that was one of the things that I felt like, oh maybe there'll be a bit of revenge here, like Barge and Manor will just kind of gank him in one of the heats, but he gets away with it so often.
Golf, please.
This race, the Terra Firma is a big step up from the last two heats you'd had in Naman, because those I think were the two low points, and this one you jump back up in.
There's another one there.
In your points rating. I think you end up with 30 points by the end of this one.
Oh, okay. I thought the whole thing was meant to be fun, so I really did not take this seriously.
That is a bit silly, isn't it?
Enemy mech behind us.
Oh no, bro!
It is that, but I have to admit,
Is he dead?
since I never followed the points anyway going forward with the recordings, now seeing the points sort of coming in, oh crap, it's kind of tense to see which it's going to get there.
New target acquired.
Kilo's behind us. Moving to engage.
New target
Plus there's also got to
Wait, they're right in the
teams
center.
based on livery.
target acquired.
That black mouse right also is fully open.
New target acquired.
So it's I also know all the pilot names, or the ones that I remember correctly, but are obviously incorrect as far as what you've been told, what you told me. So you know, instead of HC Hayes, it's MC Hayes. Always will be now.
Yeah, it can be
Every-
mad content rather than hard.
Christina Haas and Paul Stable.
New target
1-1.
acquired.
Oh great, and we get our fucking piranha suicide
New
himself.
target
Met behind
What's
the
that?
box vault.
Christina. Oh,
Are you afraid of
Kilo.
pissing her off?
She, no. I want to know what I did to piss her off. She fought
I'm on.
shit out of me in a couple of games.
Oh yeah, some of them. Yeah, she just picks a target, I think, and just went for it.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
I think she does it to me in one
Get
of
him,
the
get
rounds.
him.
She just goes straight for me, even though I avoided from firing at her.
Target
Yeah, she is an
acquired.
equal opportunity murderer, I've noticed.
Target destroyed.
Behind us,
New
look out.
target
watch.
acquired.
He's the last one, Tigger.
Target destroyed.
I mean, the whole fiction
Red
with my
Randy
team,
Johnson, he's climbing his way up those kill lists.
and the whole thing with my team is they've only used two mechs throughout the whole thing, because when the Phoenix Hawk got blown up, they literally had only one mech left,
Yeah.
which they'd stolen off the clans by infiltrating dressed as a big rubber dinosaur.
I still want to see the Frozen City one.
What, the bridges over Frozen County?
Yeah.
Oh, that was race 3.
That sounds like a horrible love story.
Yeah, because after this, it's McCracken's Red Ring of Death. The one after that is Canyon Ball Run.
I haven't seen that one because I wanted to see Kolsch dying on the finish line.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's race 3 with Frozen
Yeah,
City. Yeah, bridges over Frozen County. That was the
I
one
still
where,
didn't mean to hit you there.
User entered your channel.
Hello, user.
Russ probably said somewhere in a Q&A, oh, we'll never add aim assist, and then aim assist had been added without asking.
Oh, trim checking.
There you go, mate.
Hey.
I was trying to shoot over you, and I didn't intend to actually hit you.
If you ever came
Back
in
in
the
a couple
channel and sounded really, really happy, that's the moment I know the world's coming to a fucking end.
Oh, we might force rocket. Look forward to enjoying the references I've been using.
Oh,
They're all
okay.
like 1960s wrestling references.
Oh, Christ, okay.
Like the next one I'm going to do is called Operation Gagne,
Vern Gagne, okay, alright, yeah.
with objective armbar, ankle lock, and Texas cloverleaf.
Oh no. What, like, are we going to start codenaming, like, bombing runs as Luther's Press and stuff?
Yeah. Call for a Thez press.
Thez Press.
So I call for an
I have a
RKO.
question for you, Tigger.
Daisy Cutter's
So
going to
you
be a Gotch-style power driver.
What was that?
You like know everything about 7 Days to Die and everything, so there's a perk that lets you get multiple rewards from the trader for doing quests. You're like supposed to get 2 rewards, but it only ever gives me 1. Am I have to do something special to make it give me 2?
I mean,
How
there's even
high
gonna
up
be
into it are you?
I have
Von
it maxed out. I'm level 5. It's supposed to be giving me 2 rewards when I complete a quest, but it only gives me. Does it just randomly give me one after I pick one? I don't get to pick both of them, or I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, what it does is it gives you 2 options for rewards instead of you only get the 1 option. That's the bonus.
Then the wording's funny because it made it sound like I get to take 2 rewards instead of 1.
No, that would make the game too easy. They won't let you do that. Is everyone in game?
Ready?
I am here.
Ready?
Yep.
Gumby?
I'm at the lobby, yes. Wait, you have a lobby? I need an invite.
No, we're doing sync drops.
NA server.
North America only. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready here.
Good to go, Gumby?
Ready.
Okay. Ready, steady, go. Tourmaline River.
Yep.
I'm still
That
spinning.
would be me.
Which one are we going for?
Right.
Well, whichever one we go for, it's going to be Tourmaline, so I'm going to pick River.
It's looking like it's going to be Frozen City.
Oh, actually, yeah, it is.
Search word.
Oh, it's close between River City and Frozen City.
Yay!
Yay! I get River.
It's not because we don't dislike you.
Oh, yes, we do.
Well, no, we sort of kind of don't dislike you as much as we dislike other people. That's what I tell the
nice
wife.
what I'd say.
She'll go, I love you, and I'll say, I sort of kind of don't dislike you. Tell him you love him, it's just a sign of weakness.
I tolerate your being in my presence.
Oh, I gotta try that one. That's gonna get something thrown at me.
Oh, fuck.
Do you have some sort of devastating blowjob allergy? Like, why do you do this to yourself?
Not that I'd say on comms.
I've just seen your comment in your 40k channel, Rocket.
Oh, the one from Sax, was it?
Yeah.
Hey, he's real salty about what fucking wikis you're using.
I know, yeah. That's why I just said it was just the man was just helping me out with some basic, history stuff for 40k.
I put in a response after not just putting a middle finger up, and then I tried not to flash when you responded to that.
Oh, finally. Anybody get Canyon Crimson?
Canyon
What do you got,
Crimson
Tommy?
Draft.
I got Canyon. Forest Colony? Okay.
Crimson Straight is the current runner, so yeah.
Holy shit. Having this higher field of view in a piranha is just... It's like looking through a fucking letterbox.
I know, Varg. I hate that mech because it doesn't have the cockpit of a light mech. It's like so stupid.
You do tend to get tunnel vision, but if you're moving around an awful lot, I got used to it after a while when I played it pretty much constantly.
I don't like the Piranha because I heard it was designed by a disablist.
Okay, for the
Tyler's not telling
record,
you the part that he practiced for the Piranha by peering through other people's letterboxes.
for the record, I just did the makeup. I didn't do the design.
But it's all about the makeup, not the breakup.
I'd love to say I drew some of these mechs, but I didn't. I can't draw worth shit.
Is it fate that the first target I see is Tigger?
Solo's over on this team as well.
I'm screwed. I've got everyone against me.
Yeah, it's,
Fuck,
like
it's the EAC again.
You're the marked man in the rumble.
I'll try not to brawl with Riddle then.
Well, you're gonna book you Shane McMahon.
Reactor
You've been
online.
booking yourself.
Which way did he go?
Sensors
Which way did he go?
Weapons online.
Nah, there's only one Royal Rumble to watch anyway.
Straight out the door,
1998.
Nominal. Override engaged.
Nah, the only Rumble I'll watch regularly anyway is the 98 Royal Rumble, the best one.
Is that the one where Stone Cold came in?
Yeah, he's the marked man.
Yeah.
But it's just really well paced and it's fun. I did used to know all of the entrants by heart, but it's been so long since I watched it now. Also, that was at the height of King's heel commentary, where he was just taking the mick out of everything. It was great.
It was all about the puppies.
No, he hadn't quite got to the puppies like gimmick yet. It was mainly just he was just always on the side of the heels, and he always wanted the faces to be punished for their actions, and he'd take the mick out of everybody. I think Deborah was there, but they hadn't done the puppies like line yet.
They don't bounce as well as you think they do.
Target sighted.
Target acquired.
Yep.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Your channel timed out.
I've just been using mechs that I haven't run for a while.
God, I watched you explode then. Oh, it's fucking spectacular.
Sorry about the artillery.
Ah, my CD orange.
I'm in the tunnel below you.
Ah, well, I'll tell you now, there's some weight heading up that tunnel.
Oh, I noticed.
Don't worry, they don't seem like they're gonna push. They just want to hang around the middle bit.
Acquired.
If anyone's fast and sneaky, there's a direwolf you can eat on our team in Charlie 5 who's literally not bringing his weight into the field.
Maybe engaged in a moment.
Yeah, I think he just left that Atlas on our team out to dry. Yeah, that Atlas got focused bad. Well, this is a shit show. This will not last much longer. Basically, the second your team pushes,
Our team don't want to push. I'm the one in front.
There is a mass of the team all in the tunnel entrance on the right, the sort of middle entrance there. They're all just bottled up.
Yeah, I'm in a crab in the center of the tunnel.
Hey, James, can you not hear me? Over.
What, in-game comms?
Yeah.
I don't use the in-game comms because
Oh, God damn it, I've been talking to you this whole time, dude. I've been like, dude, let's go over the hump, you and I. Let's go, go, go.
Yeah, I don't hear you. I am moving to help you now.
Destruction Bushwanker for the win. Solo kill to execution.
Don't that be the one kill of our team?
We got spanked.
Oh, I'm on a different one.
Don't worry, I'm just saying, I'm with Solo now, we just killed the Bushwhacker.
Everyone split up too much.
Dire Wolf Charlie 4.
Doing good holding them across the water.
Target sighted. It never works. It's too passive. If you're not the one charging across, you just die slow.
I'll be back in a sec.
But like I said, probably the Nelpar team that might have ran out into the middle of some water to go get that cicada, and then I disconnected.
I don't know what this game does to your system, but one of the two do not like each other.
I've even moved on
Help, please.
my drive just in case it's that drive that's crapping out.
Medium pulse laser destroyed. Target sighted.
Solo here. Let's go for that one. Let's go for Kilo. It doesn't die soon. I just say no Kilo isn't anyone from top. He spent the whole match wandering around. Alright, yeah. I'm covering you.
Wow, that really sucks.
It's in a direwolf. I mean, it's got low slung arms. It's been slow. Some people just don't get it.
I just got 2 rare supply kits that I opened up.
How many LRMs did you get?
I got LRMs 5 and 10, AC2 in both of them. And then I got 2 dropships. And that's the rare, is the dropship.
See, I never go for anyone from Tor, but at the top he always just singles out people from Tor.
Solo took me from behind with no lube. That was not pleasant.
I saw him run out and shoot you in the back. I was trying to shoot the huntsman on top of the building.
I screwed up this morning, so this week's gonna be loads of fun.
What do you mean?
I mentioned I had 4 days off. So my parents decided that they're going to Cape Town for the week, which means I'm now house sitting.
Yeah. House party.
Does that mean you have less time to your system because you'll be in a different house all the time, or do you just drive it over
next
to
door? There's a look after the animals. Yeah.
Well, that's not too bad.
No, it could be a lot worse.
For me, when I got a house sit, I gotta go like 40 minutes north to go feed all the cattle twice a day.
It's the 3 tree stumps that I need to remove, which is the unpleasant part.
Chain, tire, truck. Easy.
Big slope, no space to get it down there.
Just get a longer chain.
And it turns out my voice was not being recorded almost the entire time.
Doesn't a longer chain mean that you have less torque for pull, though?
No, because what you do is you put the chain around the tree, right? And then what you do is you put it low, and then you roll it over top of a tire, right?
And now you're just introducing physics into it, like an L-Tig.
And then you hook it to the back of the truck, and then you just pull slow and steady, and then the chain's pulling up on the tire, but the tire's rolling back as well, right? So you got force in both directions.
So Tigger's currently stepped away from his computer and he's talking to you while he scribbles furiously on a chalkboard.
He's got that lab coat for a reason. Come on, Coles.
Yeah, he's got a laboratory.
We do it on fence posts all the time.
But you scribble your equations on fence posts.
It works. Trust me, it
Or
works.
French posts.
Can you diagram
yeah.
this in MS Paint for me?
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, if you've got Holdfast, 17th of Feb, there's a free update that's, or a free spin-off game that they're making available that's World War I themed instead.
Still not being the French.
But of course they have a Vespakis stick as a melee weapon.
I do not care if they have it as a melee weapon. They sit in the trenches all day long drinking wine.
As much as I detest French, you gotta admit, right up to the Napoleonic era, the French were the cat's ass.
Well, they're quite militarily successful. Yeah.
Is that the French equivalent of the dog's bollocks?
Oui.
Or they're as rough as a badger's arsehole?
I guess cats' asses are cleaner. They do clean them more often than, dogs' balls. But...
I think it was up and down.
I think they spend an equal amount of time licking them, so...
Yeah.
I mean, it's up and down because we did the same thing. One minute we'd be focusing on the Navy, then we'd focus on the Army, and then the Army would get shoved to one side, it's focused back on the Navy, and the French did the same thing. It's just we tended to, when we copied them, we tended to build slightly hardier ships and stuff like that. Like the copper bottoms.
For a reason.
Anyone not ready?
I am ready.
Ready yet?
I think it was a Scouser that discovered copper bottoms. Probably fucking nicked him out of someone's house.
Alright, ready, steady,
yep,
go.
I can't even threaten you with a friendly fire incident on that armor because you'll just Zeus me to death multiple times. I'm powerless. I can't stop this racial abuse that's going on.
That and me and Naman have been testing the fire support module. It can get very close to you.
I don't need to worry about the fire support module. Don't worry, Naman will just slice me up with RPD fire when he sees me out in the distance.
I was standing next to both of them watching as that happened. From went, oh, there's contact over there. Bullshit.
Got one.
That's it.
Still searching.
Canyon, Grim, Forest.
Yeah.
Just circle for me.
It's gonna be Frozen Nights. So what are we gonna pick? Canyon. Okay.
It's gonna be Canyon.
Apparently, Frun sniped one of us, and I guess the man dropped the other two with the RPD fire.
Fucking Frun's got like a fucking scope on, so he could tell.
Yeah, that's the worst part. Yeah, there was a bit. Honestly, we went, whoa! I've got 70 odd kills. I said, yeah, you've scoped rifle. You're way more accurate than anyone else here. Yeah, but
if I fire in front of the AI, they stop, which means Fran can shoot them.
Yeah, so we actually had someone translating the Vietnamese for us.
Oh yeah, he was saying like they shout something about your mums and gear like that.
Yeah.
Hey Varg.
Yes.
Alienware, the computer makers, stuff like that.
Hey,
if you go onto their website, you can
River,
get
Polar,
a key from them to get 12 free inventory slots in STO.
Who's still waiting on it? Because I got Hellbore
and
River,
a couple of other
Polar,
things.
I got the same one.
Slots of best.
Still waiting.
Terra.
Yeah, I jumped in the other day and I was like, bloody hell. There's quite a bit that's changed since.
Oh yeah.
I know, I'm a Jem'Hadar character.
Haven't they just added
Oh,
Kate Mulgrew's just returned as Janeway for that?
Yes.
And they're if you have an empty character slot, you can start a Klingon recruit. I think it's called something like that, where you can get a kick-ass, or you can get a ship and a really good space trait.
Huh? I might well do that.
And it opens up for all characters on the account.
I keep meaning to try and see if I can get back into my fucking STO account.
Vog's wanting to focus on ground missions though, so we need to...
Oh, they are so horrible. Even the improvements, it's still bad.
Yeah, you finally got one.
It's frustrating.
Space combat though, the best. I've not encountered anything that's quite as fun as the space combat than that.
That's also multiplayer though for space combat, isn't it?
Yeah,
you
sure.
can do
One person, people on a ship. Was that the other Star Trek game?
No. I mean, in STO, you all in the space stuff, you just control the ship as if it's a single character. But you can group up and go into, I forget what the zones are called, but there's ones that are just like big battles that continue on, don't they? Like in multiple steps, and you can just have a huge ruck with them. They're fun. I can't remember what it is, but there's one where in the Federation side where you just fight a load of Gorn ships, one after the other, until you get to the final fight, which I think it's like a Gorn Dreadnought. These may have changed a lot since the years.
Which one allows the Star Trek on the bridge where you can all man different positions and?
Oh, that's Star Trek Bridge Command, which I think is the one that can be played in VR.
Oh yeah, I remember that from my Anchor Joe thing.
Yeah, you can play it. You can play it without VR as well, but yeah, there's the original.
VR is best.
VR's fun. There's not a lot I can do in VR for the movement stuff because I get horrible motion sickness with it.
Get to the target and capture it. Cut down any enemies that get in the way.
Engaged.
So, are we ready for this fight, the man?
I am a laser boat on terra firma. Let's do this.
Oh, second one on the right then. It's a Warhammer.
And in the distance.
Oh yeah, it's him. That's a Chunderbolt.
We held the zone for 25%.
There's a lot more under ECM there.
Yeah, we should peel back from this position.
Yeah. I was just going to reposition over to the left. Get the roughneck coming up, take that position.
I've got ECM as well, so I can try and cover some friendlies. Nope.
I'm just going to use the AC to stay. I see it.
Welcome, user.
Hello again, bud.
Got our asses banked again.
Already?
New target acquired. Eyes on enemy contact.
The Warhammer.
Acquired.
There's a King Crab Golf on the left. D6.
Eyes on enemy contact.
No, there's not.
Ah! Sorry, Hammer, I'll refrain from shooting you.
Damn, weapons jammed.
Eyes on enemy contact.
Target acquired.
Crap.
I'm pulling back for Fox 5.
Enemy spotted.
Hunchback, Hotel Opal on our
I see
right
him,
side
yeah.
now.
I noticed you did try to faceplant me, Tigger.
No, I got hung up on you. There's a big
You
difference.
just can't quit, you Kulsh.
New target.
And he
You
wonders why he got
have a
Terminator
schnoz on you that's like 6 stories high.
What's
Blame
the far left
Tonka
side there,
Toys.
the man?
Acquired.
Thunderbolt going
No,
around
that's
some wide.
Enemy contact.
I see him, but I'm a long way away.
Alright.
Behind us. Incoming behind us. Golf 8.
Does he deal with the
PG, I should
archer?
have done that as a
behind
deco.
you.
Yeah, the Tempest, yeah. Yeah,
You
alright,
see they've
moving
got
to
an
engage.
fire of lamps
New
chasing one
target
neck.
acquired.
Yeah, why did PGI not do a decal that said Pinky Boy instead of Tonka Toys? And a nice little
Oh, somebody's
reference
got
to
calls
some
there.
of the
Trademark.
Yeah, see it. Kilo. Like,
Yeah, but
fast name.
if they do it in a different name, so it
Can
says
we give him
Tanky Boy
artillery?
rather than
Medium
Tonka,
pulse laser
they're
destroyed.
not exactly violating a trademark, are they?
It's like everything with PGI though. It's just they don't care.
Effort, yeah.
Eyes on! Enemy contact!
We could do this, but is it effort? Yeah.
Is it
well,
gonna
fuck
work?
it?
Right. You're talking about a company that kept making mech packs
we
to
know
the point
this.
where it wasn't profitable.
We know they're not going to consider it going to work as a
I'm
viable
running
thing.
away, got a shadow hawk
Help
chasing me.
on the choke point.
Is it worth it? Can we make
Under the
money
dish.
off?
Help.
Is that the one with the largest?
India.
On my way.
I can get a kettle on while this is going.
Try and get him to focus me. Right, he's looking at me, come on. Bastard!
Yeah, it was the goal hit which killed me.
I need you to get the little one off me.
MNG.
Thank you. And let's apply everything button, so that's good. Triple snub nose and AC-20. You just press
Oh,
the
we
fire
can push
button.
these guys and be over. Let's do so.
He's run
7-3.
Oh, that's not it.
New target acquired.
So, quick question. Solo, what was the mech you took? And what was your...
You ever have one of them days where you start making a brew and then you realise that the spoon that you're using is the one that you tried to make a butty with earlier?
Glad to be the tip sphere.
Not really, that seems kind of specific to you, really.
Well, I found that, and it's also maybe force of habit from the fact that they never give us fucking knives and forks when they gave us breakfast. But I got really good at sort of buttering bread and stuff with spoons.
Yep.
And I found that, you know, doing it jam spread's fucking effortlessly with a spoon.
It's the way
Oh,
to
I always
go
use
in
it with
professional
jam.
kitchens.
Yeah, but by the time I end up putting the spoon down, I end up putting it near where I make my coffee. So I go to get the fucking spoon to fucking put the coffee in, and I fucking end up picking up the wrong spoon and going, what the fuck?
Let's kill Solo.
Solo's in our game, by the way, Tigger,
Speaking of kettle,
so...
it's just built.
Say again?
Solo was in our game.
There we go.
Yeah, I still want to know what he is.
Yeah, sorry, I was concentrating at that exact moment you asked the question. I'm in a Wolverine. Wolverine 7D. I made this up for one of our races a long while back and just never got rid of it.
What was your skill?
No, you talking about
yeah.
different things. Wait,
Crossness.
Solo. Tigger's wanting to know what mech you're wanting for tabletop, not what you're using to play MWO today.
Yeah, that would have been a nice clarifying point, yes. I never got the list. I'm sorry, Namon, I emailed you. I don't know if TAW filtered it out. I just emailed your TAW email on that because I didn't know who had that, and I didn't see it in the briefing panel, so I believe I picked a heavy mech. I know that.
I don't have an email from you, Solo.
Probably got filtered out. Check your spam.
No, email is clear. I literally have a single undealt with email in my account.
Okay, check your spam because the all your stuff
No,
will
I
probably be in
deal
a
with
spam
my
folder.
spam folder a dozen times a day because I get a crap
No,
load
for
going
most of
into
us
my...
though, because
Yeah.
they redid the website and apparently everyone's stuff is getting sent to spam. So be careful there.
There's a
Yeah.
catapult and a rifleman you can pick. I know those are 2 of them. I don't know what the rest of them are.
I was actually debating on if they just had the good old-fashioned Warhammer available.
I don't recall it on the list.
Yeah, I don't know what the list
I
is
don't
either.
think it's there.
I mean, Marauders and Warhammers and Archers and all that are the most
Yeah,
common.
it would have been sent to you January 31st.
Oh,
From soulsterian@gmail.
No.
There was a Zeus. You could pick a Zeus. I remember that.
Yeah, Zeus was there.
Catapult, Champion, Crusader, Grasshopper, Latine, Lancelot, or Rifleman.
I'm not familiar with a lot of those mechs. I'd have to look at them.
Peasant.
When are we playing again?
20th this month.
So you have,
third week of every month.
so well
okay.
after practice we'll figure that out. And this way I can write it down.
Yeah, I do believe I've got my choices for all the things picked, and I picked the heavy. Just didn't know which heavy mag.
There you go, Sarah.
And you are with Hammer.
Okay.
Vogue,
You with me?
myself.
You're on my table.
Yeah, you're with Varg, Hammer, and myself. Varg is in a
Dervish.
Most of the
Table.
Dervish.
yeah.
You have a crab, a dervish, and a battle master so far.
What year are we playing? So, that was my other question. What type of crab? Starleague?
Third-
It's
crab
not
or-
Starleague era. It's
30,
Succession
39.
Wars.
The stock.
If you open
mechs.
up Sana, it's the first page you land on for Sana. There you go. If
It's
you're
the
champion
stock logo
page,
on the
whatever
right-hand side of
champion
Sana.
is, that will be the mech you got.
Yeah, Grasshopper is always great mech.
I
Rifleman's
have a
pretty
Mercury.
dope.
Covered in
gonna
rainbow
do a
strobes,
lobby?
stained caramel dancing.
Or are we gonna keep
I-
doing sync drops?
I was going to do one more sync drop, and then we go to
Okay.
lobby.
Who's not ready?
Can you give me 60 seconds? Sorry.
So I'm just trying to figure out if Totty just said caramel dancing in there.
Yes, that's what my mech is playing. On loudspeakers.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
So you're running around in a Mercury, playing music loudly.
With rainbow strobes.
Oh, so that's going to be a lovely plus. I'd give the enemy a nice +2 for their
His neuro helmet has
gunnery,
cat's ears.
effectively. Yeah,
Yeah,
Tigger,
there's also bounty.
any shot at Totty, I'd reduce the difficulty by 2 for them to hit his mech, apparently.
There's also a bonus to the enemy team to kill me.
There's nothing wrong with Poly
Yes.
and Rainbow Crow.
Whale.
I think
I
you
mean,
can roll for.
Okay, everyone ready?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yep.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, who's not ready? All right, ready, steady, go.
Wonder if I'll actually get to play a game. Ooh, the excite.
The statement should be
Have you
is,
been a
I
good
wonder
boy
if
this
I'll be
year?
able to play a game all the way through. Game,
Oh,
Grim,
Varg, I think your tenure of MWO is done, according to your
I
computer.
think it might be. I think my computer might. No, mate. No.
Computer says nah.
I've watched you struggle so long with this. I can't idly sit back and allow this to happen anymore.
Rocket will be around momentarily with a 45 to put a bullet in it.
Oh god.
what do you want?
Maybe that'll fix it.
You're on my team again, we're gonna get spanked.
Better than having gym round to fix this.
Also,
I've done good
556.
every round.
Or 223. Like an entire case of it. An entire can.
man.
Please get rid of it. Please help me get rid of it.
What did they
Where am I
rename
burning?
the
Anybody
Jimmy
else
Savile
get
thing?
this?
Helmet, were it Livingston?
Anybody else caustic value in polar? polar?
Yeah, yeah.
Did.
I've got it.
I just have
I
circle.
can't remember what they changed it to.
That's what worries
Peter
me.
was the
He
unofficial
wasn't-
name, and yeah, it was. Nobody actually used the real one.
Hello, Mr. Varg. Finally, they have us on the right
Yeah.
team. We can have Tigger together.
User
I'm
left your
being
channel.
used to you. Yeah, you may just hear that. I'll make
I'm
sure
actually-
I
Yeah, we're
WK
undergunned
at all
because
times.
we have a group on our drop. So
That Terra
I know
Firma
one of the-
Slash was the best one I've had in a long time.
One of the major problems Varg's having with his scooter is that he doesn't have the spinning going on in the background, and it seems to be affecting it.
The vortex.
Oh yeah, maybe it's something to do with the vibrations from the washing machine.
Yeah,
Keeps the
Maybe it's a
system
scary
going.
dog.
it sets up a sympathetic vibration in the hard drive.
Oh, Solo's on his own the other team, which means he's probably going to win.
Right, working on the theory I might get to fire one volley before my computer dies again. I'm just going to run at the enemy.
Sounds like a good theory.
Oh, we had a weird moment there where I couldn't move my mech at all, even though the round had started.
I have no mech, but I must scream.
Forward, Varg. Forward unto victory. I shall cover you with blaze.
To the Hellborn Outpost.
Panther.
Oh, Blaze UV. Oh, wait, now I'm thinking of Slay Industries.
I'm thinking of blaze, laser, and blazer.
All kinds of lasers.
Blazer's a kind of armor.
I'm thinking of Pineapple Express.
Ah, it's good to see you still with us, Varg.
Oh yes, only just.
By the skin of your ballet teeth.
He has ballet teeth? Oh, they must dance majestically.
Indeed, you want to see him dance through a pie.
Nom, 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 nom.
I know, I'm dancing along the edge of a curb.
Alchemex.
That's a lot of fire support mechs they've got.
Oh, I got to see Exile the Omen. Did something.
I got alpha struck by something, and it took half my mech off in one shot.
Yep, there's
Working
a
as
boatload of them
intended.
coming towards us. Ah.
Be careful of the dragon.
Do you chase the dragon?
Somehow.
God damn it, they have
I've never
VC.
felt threatened by a dragon. They're normally totally shit in this game.
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Oh, we have a guy with AC-20s sat right at the back of the map. Because that's where they're going to be mortal.
This is Clan Command. Get to the target and capture it.
He's in a Jaeger mech
Get in the way.
with two AC-20s. 72 rounds of ammunition for them, no less.
Ooh, we'll have one. It's armor. Solo, was that you just dropped down there in the channel?
Oh, sorry, Solo.
Oh, Solo.
You should not be there.
Oh, Solo. They smell blood, Solo. Run. Like BBC logos.
This is an archer. He had a lot of LRM-20s,
Oh, no.
I think, Varg.
Has the glorious Irby
I
disconnected?
got hammered by them. There was
It
also
has.
a vulture,
Oh dear.
and then there was a dragon.
We are doomed, I
with,
tell you.
I think it was
Doomed.
Gauss rifles and PPCs.
I tried to do the Northern Tradition proud and charged blindly into a fight.
My favourite was that fucker's got a sword. Cute
Yeah, I
dog.
ran into him, but I didn't get close enough.
I don't know if Coffee's doing it with the same mod pack, but he is doing a beach landing thing called Exercise Scimitar at some point. He wants me to fucking get off the boat with a sword. He
Dude.
wants me to go Jack Churchill on him.
the energy sword. I backed off and then Cronenberg ran in and just knifed him up.
And then you kept backing up. We ran past you, got knifed again, and then you killed him.
Wait, I'm interested into coffee, and then I just got the joy of being able to just sit there in the background, listening to him watch it and giggle his fucking tits off.
Onto Phalo Reach.
Yeah, you actually gained a subscriber from that one. Yeah, got you a subscriber.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, it was quite amusing. I think he's probably because he wants the alert for Phalo Reach.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Dwarven faction video done now. I was gonna do Phalo 3 ODST. That'll be a Phalo 4.
Audion ST.
Speaking of Halo, the movie could be interesting, or the TV series.
Not really. Have you seen Cortana?
I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to say interesting. It's probably going to be shit, but...
I'm just giving it doubt.
AFK for a sec, my baby is eating her bed.
Yeah, oh, you good girl. Right, where's my pie?
She sleeps on a bed of pies.
It's meat and techie time. Why is my meat and techie not here?
New target acquired. Target sighted.
Fucking Vard just gives her a pasty to suck on to keep her quiet.
New target acquired.
Keep the mouth shut.
Here, have a steak, man.
Steak.
You're the Annihilator.
That's in punishment. I'll send it to Greg's.
I didn't see you once with that hammer. I knew you were in an Annihilate. I was most of the time dueling with a locust from the PC.
I went right in the middle, shot people in the middle. Eventually got killed by a medium when I ran out of ammo.
Ah.
Dude, I fell off the wrong side.
Oh, it's so you shot down so
SRM ammo destroyed.
Yeah, I veered away with
LRMs.
SRM destroyed.
He did kill me eventually, but I blew up with a missile. Somebody did.
No, the man killed squirrel squirties and little quirty faces. It was one of the other guys on our team that got you.
Heat sink destroyed.
I jumped up over the top and I saw you dying, so fairly sure it wasn't me.
Enemy spotted.
I was shooting the Hellbringer and then suddenly this Wolverine appeared in front of it.
New target acquired.
Well, no, I'm not getting the neck, but one more match and I can get a spring hula girl.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Used to do lobbies.
We are victorious in battle.
Tickets to shake.
Stop trying to get me to give you a call sign. You're not going to get one.
Oh, come on, Gristle McHardbody, dick, lifesaver.
No,
It
my
was Shell
favorite
Suit.
is
Come on,
Richard
Carl, Shell
Pound.
Suit.
No, I don't want. Calm down.
Perm.
No.
I mean, you could be trapped. Hey, where's me fucking traps? You see me new fucking traps that are Adidas?
Stupid sexy traps.
That's the
Could be
worst
that
as
in
well, because
boxies.
it's the worst Scouse accent as well.
I know, as well.
So I don't really use it. I know the way you're doing because I've got relatives who do talk like that, and it's embarrassing. One of my cousins coming in. All right, Nana, you doing all right? Right, Auntie Mary, how's it going?
It's
been
really
alright,
deep one that always gets me.
Do you ever have to stop and say, what did you just say?
You also sorry, Tiger?
I said, do you ever have to look at him and say, what did you just say?
No, because I've heard the accent my entire life, so I can understand Scouse and fluent in it.
Yeah, I'm kind of like the male version of Diane Fossey. Instead of, you know, like Gorillas in the Mist, it was Scouser on the Pissed.
Oh, wow.
My life with
Oh,
King's
no,
Regiment.
you put me in. You put me in. Policeman. Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, Bravo, going up.
Yeah, it was the really thick Abbey accent that you used to always get me cracked up. The really... Alright, they are, mate. Hey, what are you doing there, stuff shite? Oh yeah, what we do? Oh yeah, fucking yeah.
You're going up?
Yes, I'm going up. I'm going up. I want the world to know how my mech to show.
Well, don't go too slow, because then you can't maneuver.
I'll go the tried and trusted classic. Can't go wrong when I'm in that. Well, I can, but you know.
Okay, this will be interesting.
Oh, I'm having a tough choice here. Sorry. Decisions. How much tons do we have left with?
Well, Dottie wants to take his
All of
Kid
it.
Fox.
Just
So,
fucking
take what you
broadcast
want.
the fucking tactics all over the internet, why don't you, while we're at it, Ticker?
Come on, we've all been with Toddy. We know what he's
I know,
gonna
yeah,
pick.
yeah. It's either a kit box or...
The real question is, what loadout?
And not because of the mech, because of its name.
If I would have said anything else, they would have known I was lying.
You just say his mech.
Yeah.
You're not compromising this position, but at the time you're not. You know, a healthy balance. Don't be like the Frenchman who leaked the Leclerc fucking plans. I will not have the English pig dog revealing the Challenger tank and the French not getting a mention.
I'm gonna come down in time since the other team's got.
I'll go down, Lemon.
No,
I was gonna
the last
say.
one to go, so.
Well, because there's 3 of you, won't you just stay at that weight?
Solo, you're fine. We get 280.
Naman, go back.
Yeah, but shouldn't we have slightly less tons since we have more mechs?
Well, that's what we're saying. They were up at 290. They could have stayed at 290 and we'd have stayed at where we are because we've got the more mechs. Be all clan-like. You know, before we inevitably just call in a tag laser and fucking execute you with missiles from like half a mile away.
Arrow 4?
Fucking hell. Yeah, Arrow 4s, yeah. Elias Crucial that did that? Or the other one?
I love Arrow 4s.
It's not the only artillery though in Battletech. There's always the good old thumper.
No, I'm on about the whole fucking refusal war thing where they used the Arrow 4s at the end.
I never read the novels, so I don't know.
I like how the Arrow 4s are like cruise missiles.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
Now, if only someone could come up with a catapult for armor.
Systems nominal.
Longbow.
How about a Naga?
I was thinking of loading up half of my ammunition with thunder munitions.
Yeah, that'd be great too.
Thunder LRM.
Well, I'm hoping, because Web Knight's done the Dreadnoughts and the Imperial Titans for Warhammer, that at some point he'll turn his hands towards MechWarrior. Especially with the melee stuff that he's got going. Yeah, there's one thing I could do, but I mean, he's been swept in with some major stuff. Like he has a whole avionics mod on that goes along with the melee mod, the Imperial melee mod, the Titans, the Orcs.
Hey.
The droids.
What's going on? We're missing one here.
Sorry, head up now. I'm not listening.
Oh, all those I was expecting a sorry.
Airstrike online.
And I'm back.
Yay.
Move it, Susie.
Myself holding Alt head.
Go down there just a little bit, Tigger.
I must find them.
I have returned.
I'm just trying to get into the buildings.
We've just dropped.
Find them when we have a converging field of fire.
Right, and it left me where I was.
I think they are on the other side of the map, and we probably switch sides.
I am scouting.
Because I got nothing down any of these lines here.
Yep, nothing on skill. There we go.
Contact.
Enemy contact.
No, it is I found them.
Found them.
Alright, we're crossing in front of you now, moving into the little flank.
Enemy contact. New target acquired. New target acquired.
They have a Magcat that's coming in through Echo 7.
What kind of abomination is that, Tigger?
Feeling back.
What do you mean where the nation's at?
What have you done to that pole Black Knight?
New target acquired.
You gotta
You
stop
cover it
walking in
in
front of
light
me.
PPCs.
New target acquired.
Hammer has like a Cyclops loaded with rat.
I don't think any of them are particularly clean, dirty. Except for
Well, you have me and
Kolsch.
Kolsch.
Stock.
Oh yeah. Sorry, sorry.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Solo? Why did you rush in there all solo?
Kind of expected there to be more momentum from the team members. I shouldn't have to communicate these things. They should just be natural. I'm disappointed, E-Man.
Destroyed. Acquired.
Crush the cowards.
Critical damage.
LB10 button in work, huh?
Yeah, Whittle Dad is ready for us to fire at that right piece.
Closing in on us.
Got your artillery strike.
That was gone. I used that to hit Tigger in the beginning.
Yeah, thank you.
That made
That's pleasure.
my airstrike.
Bask in the glory of your triumph.
Actually, the setup I have is 5 small or light PPCs with 3 medium lasers, and I've got it set for splat. But if you're advancing on someone, if you put it on rotary, it's just constant PPC fire. Keeps people's heads down.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I see guys in the building, so it dropped out, Yana.
It works to the quirks.
We need to
Come on, Rocket.
reinvite the
Fill out the
verse.
small pulses.
Oh.
The invite is out.
any small pulse build in this game on any mech with a lot of energy health points is just by default very deadly.
Except the direwolf and Alpine.
It does sometimes come down to map, but if you're running that build, you're already waiting for someone to get close to you anyway, aren't you? And then it's going to be murder.
That's why I was waiting for Tigger around the corner there.
I knew you were there.
I'm back. You can put me on team 2.
Okay, are you still after recording Living Legends after this? I can't even say Living Legends today.
I was gonna have a look after practice, see what the population's like. If it's too low, then we'll just sack it off.
All right, fair enough. It's just I need to make my tea.
It's all right. I think I've got a backup recording from a while ago, which I can throw up on the channel instead, and just say, "Hey, this is new, honest."
So you gotta drop 5.
Or just put it as mark it as a bonus recording or something. That'll shut people up. Bonus recording that I found in the back of my PC. Like you've been rummaging around and a boffin found a piece of it.
Or if Kolsch wanted to go up, I could go down.
I mean, I'm pretty happy where I am. Do you want me to go down? No, I can.
Gumby, do you want to go up into a higher mech?
We're running plans.
Are we running clans? There was no rules that said that.
No.
Yeah, nothing. It's just 8.
Alright, I'll drop down a little bit.
No, my next highest mech would be a 50 tonner.
There you got another 10.
Do you want? Because I can drop down as well.
At the moment, Rocket, there's 6 people.
Yeah, it's quite small.
See
whoever it jumps up and pops.
Rocket, you established in the Christmas Warrior thing that I'm technically not a boffin, I'm a thing that you just pull out every now and then, shake and bake, like a chemline.
I was just saying it's like boffin name equivalents, because I was toying with the idea of there being a new experiment by Alden, where he's been taking some of the DNA from people at the facility to make boffin versions.
Yeah, but Bush sounds like someone's being cut off from swearing.
Kolsch, is that the same as both?
I call bullshit. Yeah, it sounds like someone's being censored.
There's Bunkle Botty.
It is Comstar, I'm sure they've got plenty of sensors floating around.
Uncle Botty works for me, that sounds about appropriate for him as well.
You want me to go down?
Hello, I'm Uncle Botty.
Nope.
Yes, hello. I am here to do your calculations.
This is going to be my last match, guys.
Okay. That whole lighting stick of incense so you can install software.
Software. Emphasis on soft.
The scented candles. Ooh.
That's a lot of heat.
Well, don't play as X-Pac then. SmackDown's got plenty of other wrestlers.
Is Comstar what Facebook became to TikTok, or?
I wonder what a Comstar TikToker look like.
Reactor online.
No, some sort of presenter doing the floss, and then all of a sudden it comes up with a big censored by Ron or something.
You'd see a bunch of people in robes praying a lot.
Yeah, followed by censored by Ron.
Clearly, it will be done by the acolytes.
Override engaged.
Okay, I will go down the middle, I guess.
Will you go find
Like
them
the
for us,
Grenadiers
Sticker?
in 1850.
Charge of the Light Brigade.
Nope, wrong boy.
Sorry,
I was on about
was
the
fumble.
French Grenadiers.
Go take it. Go fucking find it.
Didn't realise that we'd accidentally created a very effeminate camp topic.
You have experience with what you have fully created.
His fursuit hood probably fell down.
Do you have a fursuit, Totter?
I will pick it up
We're
later.
amongst friends. What's that?
I shall pick it up later.
No, it's in the wash because he's got stains on it.
I didn't see anyone along the bridges of that.
There are biological
experience. They don't wash
extents.
out.
Man, his outfit.
I shall keep them for study.
Halloween.
It may smell
there's
of bleached
nobody
bread, but
in
that
the
is
big
only
volcano.
natural.
Copy that, sir.
But we
I'm
could,
gonna have a pop over the Circle of Doom.
make our last stand here.
No, the ticker has spoken.
Anyway, have a massive finder.
Max tonnage advantage, and we have the numbers advantage. We actively need to either set them up for a trap or hunt them.
Yeah, let's be aggressive. Let's go aggro.
He's the main one.
Okay.
I shall be the sexy trap.
Yeah, I don't really think trap's an option.
Well, I was thinking we could use this for cover against missiles and stuff.
Of course it is an option. Look at me work this miniscat.
Though I not really watched any Finster stuff, but I know Finster does a lot of trap stuff to like catch people out just for a while.
It always takes me a moment because if you trap something, it means you pulled it.
I don't know, years ago it used to be called cross-dressing. Old-fashioned.
Blessed be Klinger, hallowed be thy name.
Found him.
Target acquired.
Doesn't go over the map.
Does Eddie Izzard now refer to himself as anything different? Or is he still calls himself a transvestite?
Let's go down the India
Executive
line and meet up.
transvestite. No, he did some weird shit recently. He was going to be in girl mode for a while, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean.
Eddie Izzard, I mean, he's a comedian, so.
Yeah, I found him really funny. But, you know when you get to the point with most comedians where you've basically seen every gag they've got to tell? I think I hit that wall with Eddie. Yeah, I've seen him live like 4 times.
Eyes on, enemy contact. I need help.
We're coming.
That's really the only thing.
Oh, cool.
I was going to say, at least I guess he's diversified more of his career. You know, he went into a bit of acting stuff and seems to have done pretty well there.
New
Sure,
target
yeah.
acquired.
They're down the hotel line.
You got it, sir.
You do not speak to me, you are the wrong shade of blue.
The only comedian I've not kind of ever got fatigued with the tour was Billy Connolly.
New target acquired.
Seen him 3 times live.
Target sighted.
I'm assuming you've deliberately missed Michael McIntyre off the list then? Well, he did say that he was fatigued with the comedian, which is why I'm curious.
It's like, it's him and Lee Mack. If I could just watch them inside like a steel dome with lump hammers.
Yeah,
I was thinking more of a blender.
Yeah, I mean that's
Alright, we
instant
got
death.
numbers, let's swarm them. Get behind them.
I want one of them to have to beat the other one to death
Target sighted.
under the false pretense that you know the winner gets to go free, but then they just get executed.
Enemy contact.
He's running LBXs.
That is the same as freedom.
Pushing up.
New target acquired. New target acquired. UAV activated.
open.
New target.
I don't think Lee Mack has ever uttered an actual comedy phrase that's made me laugh ever. He's just got such a shit-eating grin on his face the whole time. All like, no, you're not. You're not, mate.
Eyes on enemy contact.
Bravo, shut down.
Rob
Get him.
Brydon has to carry you so much as the host of that. Will I lie to you?
Well, Rob Brydon just has to maneuver him into a situation where he's saying something annoying with him.
That's the
It's
other
usually such an
embarrassment.
alien, such an alien concept to the rest of them that it's deemed funny.
Going on Delta, the
New
log.
target acquired.
Moving on Delta.
I feel sorry that David Mitchell has to try and bounce off him.
It is now just down to you, Vi.
Drop down. Don't let the hostiles take down
Eyes on
any more of
enemy
you.
contact.
I'm not sure if this new
Portal-
version of Totty is
portal's
trying to
open
get it,
on
so
board.
it's spooking if they get an erection but you don't know what to do about it because you're too scared, or it's just weird.
Or he's just trying to give you an erection, so you have to hit it with your hammer.
I know how to fight, Mac.
Ouchie.
Oh, yeah, Tigger acting big when it was a 3-on-1 against Varg at the end. Ooh.
I was
Typical
circling.
French.
I killed him like 3 or 4 times. The rest of them even got there.
You knew
Wish
you were going to
I
win,
don't know,
and he was already
British.
knackered.
Yeah, I've been slinging shots to the entire team for the entire game, but yeah. You did
He
a lap around
was.
me.
He sprayed my love at me.
I knew not to
I
stand in
finished if
front
you're
of him.
dragging me into the game.
Oh, yeah. I'm assuming Amos was leaving us.
Yes, I am.
All right, Amos.
Just for games.
Yeah, take care, buddy. Thanks for the heads up on the free stuff.
Yeah, last time I saw there was like about 2,000 keys left, so there should be a few more, hopefully, by this time. Anyways, thank you very much, gentlemen. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, I should say.
Have a good week.
All right,
Take care.
See you, Amos.
Thumbs up.
Have a good week, mate.
Take care, man.
User disconnected from your channel.
Right after practice, I have a massive meeting with Command.
No, what are they picking on you for this time?
I may or may not have told a higher up to his dick and shove it up his ass.
Those
That'll
words
do it.
exactly, or
Well
just
then,
kind of
Tigger.
the equivalent of.
After I told him he was a fucking idiot.
Why? What have they done now?
Oh, they just came down with some mandates, and I went up there and I was like, seriously? You guys want to play this shit?
You weren't being rude, concerned about his mental health, which
Anyone
explains
want
the fucking
extra
idiot
tonic?
statement, and then you wanted to ensure his sexual needs were being met, which is why you told him to shove his dick up his ass.
Just say that you're a
I meant
trucker.
it. Oh, no, I meant it. And I'll mean it again.
It was my French accent, he didn't understand me.
You staying there, Naman, and Varg? Are you going up or down? What are you doing?
I'm happy at this if needed.
All right.
Yeah, I
Bug?
honestly don't know. I kind of fancy going down.
All right.
That's what she said.
I was waiting for one of them. I think I'm gonna go here.
The old ones are the best ones.
The Zorg,
Not
oldie
when you're in the
Goldie.
pool.
Oh, they're the experienced ones.
I'm not denying that, but I still wouldn't class them as the best ones.
Before you leave, Critical, can you touch base with Solo and then send me his 1 to 4?
Yeah, I'll remember to that.
Also, does anyone know we were saying was standard? Like, Crab 7B. What? I just
If
heard
you
crab.
go to Sama and you open the mech page, whatever page you land on, that will be the mech that's used.
So you're saying if I type in Mercury, that's the standard one?
Yeah, the one on the right of the page with the info box, that's always the build for the default.
Too medium, too small. Yep.
I mean, we can potentially alter loadouts later, but just to begin with, we'll work standard, and if we do a second campaign, we can look at altering things as we wish.
Well, it does have mask.
Yeah, well, because that one gives them ferrofibrous, right?
Reactor.
Okay.
Sensors online.
But the Mercury?
Weapons online.
Yeah.
No.
All systems nominal.
Yeah, it's mask though.
Oh, what? Mercury wasn't on the list. Amon typed in TeamSpeak.
No, that was heavies for solo.
Override engaged.
I guess we're taking the high side because I don't want to go down through that gully.
Well, I'll take the higher and you take the low.
Hey, you can't take the high side. Don't have any weed on me.
Just find your friendly neighborhood Rastafarian.
I don't have any secondary
that was the one
missiles all the time.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That mech ahead of you. That mech up there. That's what you'll evolve into if you get enough experience points.
Pika!
You sneak
Now
kill more
know that you're
people.
all staring at my ass.
Always.
Yeah. Can't help it.
Look
so
at that.
big and brown.
Bubblegum walk. Very wriggly.
You're going to make them think I'm in an Atlas if you're talking about my wriggle.
That's true. That Atlas is the only assault mech with a wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Them hips.
Coasty bastard, you just
That was
put it
like
in my
that.
head.
Target acquired.
Was that more firepower than you were expecting?
Yeah.
They're all there.
Should do. It's quad ERPPC.
But my mech is just stunning and brave.
New target acquired.
They are pushing down the hill. Watch out.
And due to its stunning and bravery, we're sending it lots of gifts.
Target sighted.
Haha, package not received.
Where did my back suddenly
DPD
stop?
tried to deliver that one.
I'm curious as to where you were going with that.
What the fuck?
Every time I stick my head up, pieces of me get mad hard.
Well, we're down a minute.
Incoming missile.
Behind us! Behind us!
That's not behind you, that's in the middle of you.
There's the culture we all know and love, doing 41 damage.
To be fair, stop Jenna.
Destroyed. New target acquired. Warning incoming missile. Warning incoming missile.
Eyes on enemy contact.
Push, guys. You gotta go now. Pretty
If they get the high ground, you're screwed.
Doesn't matter, man. They're gonna come for me.
They're coming for you solo above you, above you.
I see them.
still dead. They're coming for me.
Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired.
Gotta get rid of that missile boat.
They're trying to get rid of me.
No, their missile boat.
Incoming missile.
It's just pounding on port.
I can't get a lock on
New
it.
target acquired.
Can you press R on it?
Warning, incoming missile. Destroyed.
I saw an enemy contact.
Warning, incoming missile. Right torso, critical damage. Heat sink destroyed.
Target sighted.
It's above you. Toddy. He's on the hill above you, if I'm not mistaken.
New target
Yeah, right there.
acquired.
He's the one missiling everyone to death.
Target destroyed. Left arm critical damage. Heat sink destroyed. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired.
Not gonna lie, dog.
Push up in the
There's
Gulf
left of
7.
me.
Push up in the Gulf 7.
Oh dear.
Right, cover, push Gulf 7. Push over the top.
One of the downsides of being knuckle dragged by a hunchback.
He's missing a leg.
Just LRMs.
Target sighted.
You two on that side gotta push that last guy over there.
I know, I've been saying it for another 30 seconds.
If Toddy can pin down the guy on the left, if you guys get the one on the right.
Don't have enough armor to push over. You need to follow with somebody. Too late.
Target acquired.
Flashy red lights mean I'm doing well, don't they?
Acquired.
I think so.
Oh dear.
Destroyed. Right arm destroyed. Target destroyed.
Yay, knuckle dragger builds for the win. Press button.
Doing a grand melee.
Alright.
Groovy.
I thought you guys were gonna get me for sure because you guys came around to try to get me, then I run away.
Well, one of
Jesus
them was
Christ,
missing
what
a
are you
leg.
walking, Gumby? What is in that mech? What's in that hunchback?
It's just LRMs. It's one of the worst meta builds that were created for the 102C.
It has no secondaries at all, and it has quadruple Artemis LRM 15s.
It's just pure troll build. It's one of the things that people complained about a lot when it was first introduced.
I'm taking a drink. I'll be right back.
I used to run out of ammo in it halfway through a match, but since they buffed my ammo, I never run out in that thing now.
I know, because all the competitive players, let's say, complained, I don't have enough ammo for my stupid build. Like,
They want more MRM ammo, so they have to buff ammo across the board full volume.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had 1,600 rounds in that thing. It's crazy, ridiculously stupid.
The answer is still 6 to Living Legends, by the way.
This close, I don't think we're going to get anyone else on, are we? If, 4 of us jump on, it goes up to a whacking 10. I think... Oh, let me check now, actually.
But it's the only way I'll ever be a 10 rocket.
Pracice. Oh, actually, I do. I have 11 gigs worth of a match of Living Legends. It's a lot smaller than the Halo folder, which is 63 gig at the moment of footage.
All of it silly as bastards.
Indeed.
It's a lot of fun. It's kind of sad that there aren't any more co-op campaigns to run through.
Yeah, did you see about the delay as well?
Yeah, that sucks, because Halo Infinite co-op probably would have been a lot of fun.
Oh, it will be, when it eventually happens.
Just the sad thing is that Coulter won't be able to join us for that one because his CPU won't work with the game.
Will it not?
No, he said before that everything else is fine. He could run it, except it won't launch because it says his CPU's too old.
I could do it. Then again, I also have work, so maybe not.
As the man said, we need to find a chip that's at the low price of free for it.
You ready, Bug?
Oh, yeah, just one sec. Screw it. That'll do.
So, weapons rental 1830.
Did Cole say he was nipping off somewhere?
Think he did?
Yeah, just leave him alone then. So, don't shoot Kolsch.
So these small fryers in here.
And don't stand behind him waiting for him to get back to shoot him.
Okay, that's just dishonorable.
Dishonorable that you stopped Tigger from doing it?
I've never done that.
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Override engaged.
Command to all warriors on the surface. Your task is to wipe away all hostiles. Show no mercy.
Well, he kind of already broke the rules anyway.
I have the rainbow mech now, Toddy. Haha.
He's challenging you.
Is somebody having a duel?
I don't know, I went to Meta Brew while we were waiting for everyone to load in.
We were all
Spider's wiring ahead.
deciding which of us were going to line up behind you and shoot you first.
It's not the first conga line I've had run on me.
Coach, what's your CPU?
Wait, who won last
1200.
week?
Was that me?
No, wasn't it? No, it was Hammer who died at the hands of Demon again.
No, I died well before that.
Yeah, I think I won last week. Or am I tripping and thinking about 2 weeks ago? Yeah, I can't remember.
The little arms go up and down when I do.
Well, I do have record.
They do. Everyone knows what his record was.
Just I have this recorded.
I was thinking of firing over your head and I suddenly realised it's not arm mounted, so don't.
There's also that, and then they remove minimum range from heavy PPCs as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tigger, are you trying to see how far off the map you can actually get?
I'm just checking.
Are you trying to like locate the lost site of Camelot or something?
It was lost.
Found it.
Go on a quest
There we
to
are.
find it.
It sounds like they were looking for you, Rocket.
heard Camelot's very silly, but
What the hell? You call my name and everyone's drawn to me like fucking flies on shit.
Well, I'm curious as to where you've disappeared to, but all the way up there trying to hide like a good Frenchman.
I'm coming to kill you.
Ridiculous.
Even helps I'm getting into cover so I don't get shot at.
Hostiles are remaining. Crush the cowards.
And I shall take your colors and run.
Yeah, I fled for cover as soon as the company died then. I have no idea who was there.
I was
was me
only
and
trying to
Dalton.
take your weapon system off so you were just walking around useless. I wasn't trying to kill you.
that's
You
what he
must
says
say
now.
He was going to make you the mech equivalent of Greg's.
Oh,
He was going to try and make you like one of those hentai fuck stumps, both your arms and your legs gone attached to the wall.
You were going to be a MechWarrior eunuch.
At 25%.
You shall be Stephen Hawkins.
I don't think Stephen
Simply
Hawking was
without
a eunuch.
IQ.
no. Like, degenerative condition or not, that boy fucked.
Yeah,
Luigi
but after he
Dexter.
got in the chair. Give it
Oh,
to the
you have
family
done
guy.
damage to me.
You're making me nervous, Totty.
Stephen run! No one suspects the attack from the locust until it does.
Solo's looking fresh.
That is true.
I shall hang with him.
He's also looking a bit on the scary side.
Just firing over my
Yes,
head,
he's
Milan.
scary.
Ah! I didn't even shoot at you, Culch. Bastard.
I got bored, so I thought I'd kill myself with heat. Oh, it was the other one that shot at me. Alright, my apologies then, Rocket.
No, Rocket shot at you.
I did on after he shot at me.
No, I mean to start with, because one of you shot me and then I started shooting into the pack. I'm now guessing that it's wub because I
No,
didn't
my
see
leg.
the small lasers.
We're half down. Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you.
I have been whooped to death.
A whole lot of wubbing.
Oh, my legs. At least I got that right torso, I think.
Wub woo.
Taking out a prime Toddy's gonna be hard with 2 small poles left.
Me? What about Solo?
Or Solo.
So, Hammer, are all your mechs named with wub at the beginning of it? So you have like Wubber Ducky and pile of wubble.
Oh, the Annihilator has laser ballistics on.
The Wither Wubble.
Sorry!
Who are you apologising to? It's a free for all.
Dutch wub step.
I don't know what you're talking about. I only use this mech sometimes.
Yeah, it's the 30 other subsequent mechs that all have just small pulse lasers.
No, there are some that have racks.
You've got your whoop hammer. That's the one that has just small pulses as well.
That's true. I have a Battlemaster with medium pulse on it.
Pick a whoop. Ooh, I can take this opportunity to go put my curry in the microwave.
not doing damage. Like some of my hits.
It's largely because that's the case. Registered, but only just.
Good game.
Yeah, two of them. Most dead. And his armor is only open in 2
It's a javelin, come on.
He's just trying to get in your head. Finish him, no mercy.
It's not helped by the fact that because you're on the North American server, even when you hit, you don't hit the map.
Yeah. I mean, I'm standing.
You just
why do you need to jump around?
I just saw you hit him, and it didn't even register damage on his screen.
Yeah, even I saw the hit.
That's what I was saying. I don't know how many were watching my cockpit, but not towards the end, but towards the middle. I was like, how am I not doing? I watched his health 1% of 5 health.
Well, as you can see, my pitch done.
Hitbox is super active.
It's not the
Not the
hitbox,
murder box, though.
it's the fucking weapon.
It's hit reg.
Because the hit reg is terrible.
All right, so.
I'll get our story straight. Tigger's been under a lot of stress lately, and that's why he burst out at command.
No, he's being a fucking idiot, and I told him that. Sometimes a commanding officer has to be reeled in.
Are you gonna get a DD?
Well, they really want to get rid of me? Okay.
Bureaucracy is becoming a little bit stupid at the moment. It's... Oh, I've come up with a good idea, so...
Okay, so which Mercury are we saying is part of this? Because unless...
The standard Mercury, for God's sakes, we discussed this. It's the too small, too medium laser version.
But it has ferrofibrous in that.
User disconnected from your channel.
Does it?
So really the only way you could technically have it, because it's got mask as well, is if you had 2 pieces of equipment.
No, because that's the standard mech. That is what the mech comes with. It's not an alteration to the mech or anything like that. That's the standard mech.
So you said 3039?
It's the mech on the far right side when you go to sarna.net.
So, Solo, Catapult, Champion, Crusader, Grasshopper, Guillotine, Lancelot, Rifleman. So yeah, the Mercury has Ferro, it has Mask, but...
You got that old fangled new tech.
But more importantly, it has strobes and loudspeakers and camel dancing and playing for 10 hours.
Zero difference. Hold on, Totty. Gameplay wise, Fibrous makes 0 diddly squat difference to his to hit rolls, his anything. He still has 2 mediums and 2 small. That's it.
Gotcha.
How much tonnage is that, Max? Is that a 20-ton mech?
Yeah.
Alright, swap it out for the Mercury 98. 2810. It retains the same armament and engine. The original primary change to the mech is its armor, using standard plating in place of ferrofibrous, and the mask system, which will allow the armor to be a whole ton heavier. Changes reduce the maximum speed to 129.6 kph and slightly increases the overall armor protection with a datacom communication system and Scarborough targeting system. Use that one.
Does that actually make a difference to the mech?
Like I said, I just want to know which one you're using, that's all.
Happy with the standard mech on the side, because that way, first one, that's what.
I don't have any issues with using the one on the right side, because that's what we've used for the rest of them.
Yep. Yeah. The mech. I just see if it actually makes a difference to the armor table. If we go to standard armor, he actually gains armor. Standard armor means he gains it on each torso and each rear torso. So I'm happy with Pharaoh. It doesn't make a difference to gameplay.
Yeah, I'm going to hop off and cook my tea, so I'll go later.
Yeah, I'll
check
jump on armor in a bit. Good night.
See you later.
You got scribbly. See you in a bit. Go check it out.
User disconnected from your channel.
What mech did you decide on solo?
I'm bottom right now. And I'm still confused as to, because, for instance, Grasshopper, there's a fuck ton of variants, which are on the table and which aren't.
It's the standard one.
So the 5J? Or no, that is a variant, never mind.
No, 5H. It's the one on the right if you're on Sana. You'd have a large, 4 mediums, and an LRM5.
And jump jets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
That is what makes it a Grasshopper.
The upside is you get 22 heat sinks, so you're pretty cool.
You can alpha strike every turn.
It's a laser boat.
Yep.
See, my big thing is, the way I put it, I basically emphasize skill over a lot of the other stuff. So being able to bring weapons to bear is always going to be first consideration, which is why jump jets are freaking awesome. But I also knew that I needed to be out taking hits, so kind of pulled the middle and said heavy makes sense.
Essentially, the difference between the guillotine and the grasshopper is, I think the grasshopper gets an LRM and the guillotine gets SRM. I think they both weigh this, but I can't remember if the guillotine has jump jets or not.
No, it doesn't.
No, it does not.
Okay.
No, it's Anderson. Oh, that's got to be a variant. It's in red. It says Anderson 398. So would that actually be an exception?
Guillotine is a large, 4 mediums, and SRM.
Guillotine does get jump jet.
98, yeah.
Which means, let me have... I'm just looking at the info for...
Yeah, it says it has Anderson 398 jets. So it's legitimately just like the Grasshopper, but you got the SRM6.
Yeah. So it's a 3N, yeah?
Standard's the 3N, yeah.
So I'm just pulling up the mech sheet. Jumping at 4, which I think is exactly the same as Grasshopper.
There's the downgrade, the 4L is the other one, which shelves the endo for internal structure and case, protect for the ammunition. It was just a simple redesign that uses standard structure and removes case, and 3 single heat sinks to free up the tonnage. So even if it was the 4L, it would actually have the same number of heat sinks as the grasshopper.
It is exactly the same walking 4, running 6, jumping 4. It's exactly the same guillotine grasshopper.
Generally, by the weight class, they'll move roughly the same speeds, unless there's some kind of specific quirk to the build. Like the weird hammer hands where it moves 353.
That's the only two that have guts. Damn, they are the only two. Well, I like the way the grasshopper looks more, so I'm gonna pick the grasshopper. Based purely for aesthetics value. Ah, fuck no, I love SRMs over LRMs. It's a tough choice.
Guillotine gets 2 extra to the armor if that helps.
It's still a goofy looking mech. What is that thing in the dead center of that? Is that like the SRMs?
The 3 dots either side is the SRM launcher, and then you've got the cockpit above that, and then a searchlight at the very top.
I see they both were the same. Grasshopper has 2 points of armor on the 2 points of extra armor on the back, and the guillotine has moved those from the back to the front.
Oh, you get case protection on the guillotine. I don't think the grasshopper has its LRMs cased.
I don't even see that under the listing. Where does it say case?
Under weapons and equipment paragraph, you got 12 tons of armor and case for SRM missiles.
Although, Solo, if you click that link I posted, that's the updated art for the guillotine now. That's what it looks like in the newer stuff.
Oh wow, that's much better.
But yeah, go for whichever one. They're essentially the same mech, so
yeah,
whichever one you prefer.
Basically. They still have the same. They still have the. Let me see. Yeah, the other big difference is the grasshopper has its weapons more evenly spread.
True, but your to-hit rolls are all completely random. It's all down to die rolls.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm putting that in chat because that way everyone could see it. I know Solo's taken 3 because he's gone heavy mech. Which other way has he gone?
You want to explain to him what the equipment and the starting connection thing is?
Yeah, I was putting my number 4 on piloting ability, my number 3 on mech, my number 2 on social standing, and my number 1 just to have standard equipment.
Thank you. Means I can take notes and do the next sheet then.
What's the difference in jump jets? Because in the grasshopper description, they don't mention their range at all, but in the guillotine, it's a selling point. They like 120 meter range.
They both jump 4
they're both
hexes.
4 grids, 4 movement.
So he went 3, 4.
3, 4, 2, 1.
And he went with the grasshopper?
Still deciding.
Yeah.
Is it grasshopper? Okay.
So you did take the hopper over the guillotine?
No, Gumby's got a point. That is a big difference, case and not case. Is the grasshopper with or without it? Where is that listed? Because I'm not seeing it in the verbiage.
Grasshopper won't have it, but case mainly is just to protect your sight also from a ammo explosion.
Yeah, he's only got a ton of it, but you know what I mean. It's ammo explosions happen.
I mean,
internal
Josh
ammo
has the
explosion from
dragon.
SRMs will do more damage to you than internal ammo explosion from LRMs.
Oh, that, however, I was not aware of.
Every missile does 2 damage from an SRM, and every missile from an LRM does 1.
I mean, again, just talk to the dragon that did a impersonation of the HMS Hood.
So basically, you figure out, okay, if you've got a ton of ammo, you got to figure out what system's in it, right? And then you depending on short or long.
Yeah, you're not in Naman's lance though. Naman has a tag. It would help you with the LRMs, so...
The tag doesn't help with LRMs. Oh, it does, yeah. It does not. Keep forgetting that.
But he's not in your lance though. He's in the better lance with Hammer and me and Varg.
I'm thinking I'm the only actually has missiles in my launch, so it's a great help.
Well, Gumby, you're running Battle Master, right?
Yes, and I fell over and hit my head.
God, sorry I missed the game.
Gumby may have run into a tree.
And then fell.
Okay, so skill
I'm gonna go
3.
I'm just gonna go with the grasshopper.
Grasshopper
Alright.
it is.
Okay, so that's the R5H.
Yes, 5H.
I'm gonna steal you for one quick second, James.
Oh wait, just realized one of them has 3 more hits than the other.
Yeah, the grasshopper's fine. You're pretty cool on that.
Yeah.
The Grasshopper has more heat sinks?
No,
the guillotine.
That would help with jumping if you were constantly using jump jets, because those will build heat up on you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to switch that really fast. That's hard to ignore.
You guillotine.
Sorry for the wishy-washy bullshit.
Then being a former mech unit, if you get destroyed, you'll get a mech back in a lower weight class, I believe.
That's potentially one of it. It will have some sort of discretion. But if you lose like a major part of your mech in that, you might be able to get replacement faster or something. Yeah, James will play it very sensibly, so crack on. It won't be a problem.
I debated on being a peasant, but I was like,
You get like a tank or something if you died. It'd be horrible.
This is the water truck.
You are now the team's water boy.
Water truck. You get the pack rat. Go on, go find them.
I meant to ask if I can switch my numbers up because I chose extra equipment, but my crab really didn't benefit from that.
Okay, just bear with me. Just making notes for
Hammer. You
Solo.
could take them ER lasers. How much extra equipment did you take? 1 or 2? Because throwing an ER large on instead of your regular large laser could make a difference if you're trying to hit something just out of range.
Yeah, but
which way do you think you're changing your numbers, Hammer?
hoping to switch to normal equipment and then not being a 1 on whatever my 1 was, just switching them.
Okay, I'm just checking equipment was 3. Okay, so you'll be a former house
Where are we?
Okay, I've not.
So you're number 3 on your nobility status, Hammer?
Yes.
That means my whole lance is 3 except for Solo. Solo, get with the program.
Sorry, not all of us had silver spoons in our mouths growing up.
I was born on the base, and I think I hit a triple.
It's a 3, and yeah.
That's okay being the odd sheep out, Solo. I'm the only one in our lance that has a standard pilot rating. Everybody else is elite.
I have a tiny mech, but I shoot good.
Okay, good. I've done Solo's sheets.
I took the 4 gunner 5 pilot in, which is default.
So, to be fair, because we're focusing mainly on the mech portion of the BattleTech game, if we were doing the MechWarrior proper, like, I might actually focus more on the nobility aspect, because that comes with a fuck ton of actual perks if you play that part of the game.
It'll be a very limited part of the game at the moment.
At the moment.
Everyone being new to the game, it makes sense to just introduce things slowly instead of throwing every micromanaging detail at people.
See, I said, like, if we go to the shop or whatever after the contract or whatever, they would give us better stuff if we're higher status. Like, they would offer us better stuff instead of, like, the scrap pile.
Yeah, instead of being offered the regular pile, you would get premium, because then you obviously mention that you're family, more business goes their way. It's good business sense.
Alright, I'm bored now. I'll be hopping off.
Have a good afternoon.
Take care.
Right, you too.
Godspeed.